Those eyes ain't glowing for nothing. He glowing. It's glowing because he see you. You a hot, nice chunk of meat. Pause. Sup? Pause on this movement. I'm scratching my thigh, and that's it. Like, I'm not scratching. You nasty. You nasty. Yeah, you nasty for even thinking that. Look at you. You dirty. You dirty. Oh, man. Top 15 most scary videos caught in sewers. My thing is, what are you doing in a sewer? Like, I'm gonna need a good ass mother clucking explanate wow x plus clock.
Number 15, Monkey Encounter. Some kids, flashlights, a tunnel, and the darkness of night. These ingredients never fail to be a recipe for disaster. Published in December 2012 by Timothy L. Shebu, a group of kids decide to enter a sewer at night with nothing but flashlights to guide them. They should have expected what came next. They crawl into the depths of the tunnel, waiting for the creature to make himself known, but when it does, you wish it hadn't. The figure springs towards the boys and all mayhem breaks loose as the entire group tries to scurry out of the tunnel at once. When they do finally break free of the tunnel and its creature, a sigh of relief washes over them. Many viewers of this video feel the same way. The Potato Llamas wrote, "Reminds me of when there's a spider hiding under a rock, and the second you lift it, it runs at you. But what was this thing crawling deep in the tunnel? Some think it was a monkey, judging by the noises the creature made."
I don't care what the hell it is. I'm hauling ass like a mother clocket. You best believe that. I'm not sticking around. First of all, I'm not even there. But like, if I was there, I would have said, clock my two friends that I went with, right? I would have left them, found some way to close them in the tunnel after fart. Excuse me. Oh, damn. Right? And I would have closed them in, right? Let them chill out with the monkey, with the ape, whatever is in there. I would have let them chill out, become friends with the shits, and then I would have been. That was so. Why did I do that?
Others special effects. I don't know what it is, but it's made me want to stay out of sewage tunnels at night, or at any time, really.
Yeah.
Number 14, Sewer Gator. This video seems like just an image of a gator at the start, with its jaw wide open, staring blankly, complete.
That bitch look like it's ready for anything or anyone to come across its path. And if it gets close enough, bite the shit out of it. Do you know the strength of an alligator's, my cousin's jaw? But like, what? Their jaw strength is crazy strong. So if that thing bites you real good, yo, something broke, something getting broke, or something crushing. Something you make, if you make it out alive, you barely making it. Something is getting snapped the hell up.
Motionless, but it's not a photo. That becomes clear when the camera zooms in closer to the gator's eye and it starts backing up angrily, its jaw even wider. Then it goes berserk in the tunnel, clambering towards the camera.
Damn.
Until the camera pulls away. The gator then approaches slowly, biting on a cord. After backing away again, the camera approaches the wide-mouthed, sharp-toothed creature once more. The eyes, the scales, the teeth. There's nothing about this that isn't chilling to the core. But what is a camera doing up close and personal down in a sewer anyway? Mike Kruger in the comments section of this video seems pretty knowledgeable on the subject. He wrote that the camera
that's a big
was doing
ass
a
mouth.
condition assessment of the storm sewer. He noted that behind the alligator, you can see the swamp. The tired gator simply clambered into the pipe to have a sewer nap, that is, until his nap was so rudely interrupted.
You motherfuckers. He was just trying to sleep. He was just trying to have some some me time. He was just trying to get away from all of the other alligators. You know? He was just trying to enjoy himself. But then you motherfuckers came along and you just ruined that. Are you happy? You proud of yourself? Look what you did. You made my cousin upset. You motherfuckers. I don't appreciate that. I don't. Y'all deserve to get snapped the hell. Y'all deserve to get bit. I don't know why I tend to do a lot of things that I don't really know why I do it. I just do it. You know.
13, a child. The last place you would want to lose your child is in a sewer drain.
How the fuck? Oh my god, yo, this video not getting monetized. That's some bad parenting. Or whoever was supposed to watch that child, you suck. How did you let the child get away? You're supposed to, if it's like a child, like real small, be like Patrick and firmly grasp it. Firmly grasp the arm of the kid. Right? So the kid doesn't go away, start to drift off nowhere. You know? How the hell did it end up, or did the kid end up in the sewer? Let's find that out. Because as of right now, whoever was watching that kid, you suck.
Posted by the Associated Press in July of 2012. This video's description reads, a 3-year-old boy has been rescued after falling into a sewer shaft in Colombia. Yanaper Silvera went missing for about a day before being found in the shaft. On Wednesday, the 3-year-old had been reported missing when he disappeared that evening, after which a search and rescue team dispersed to find him.
Thank God it didn't take days or weeks. It just took a couple hours. Thank God.
The rescue team searched the sewer system, but it wasn't until the second sweep that they found him, who is believed to have fallen down the drain at a building site while playing with his 2 brothers.
Was he naked?
The boy was found clinging to the side of the sewer inside the drain as water rushed at him from all angles. The boy had been missing for 18 hours at that point. Imagine a 3-year-old child clinging to life for 18 hours straight. The video shows the rescue workers pry open the sewer cover, where the boy is seen dressed in a green t-shirt, holding onto something in the sewer with surprising zen. One of the rescue workers climbs down into the sewer and pulls him from his watery prison, lifting him to safety. The surrounding crowd applauds the rescue, and the boy is quickly rushed off and taken to an area hospital for examination. Number 12. Sewer Screams. Enrique Ortiz published this video in February of 2015, writing, I filmed this a few years ago when I was walking across Central Park. One evening, just west of the Bethesda Fountain, on the 72nd Street Crossway, I heard really loud screeching coming from the sewer,
No,
and
you
I
didn't.
decided to film it with my phone.
I didn't.
In the background, you can hear joggers running past Ortiz, and although he doesn't know what the sound could be,
I would have been right there with the joggers. Matter of fact, I would have been past the joggers. Right? Why would you... I would have been right there with the joggers. I would have heard it. I would have definitely heard the screams, right? And then I would have been like, oh, what was that? Not my problem. That's not my problem. Oh, you heard that too? Yeah. Hey. Well, damn. Yeah. Doing all that while I'm still jogging. And if I heard it again, bitch.
It was quite vicious and loud.
Oh my God.
The high-pitched screeching coming from the grate sounds a bit like a pig squealing. It certainly doesn't sound like alligators, as suggested in the video title. The screeching is prolonged and agonizing, leading many in the comments section to agree that it's definitely a sewer fight of some kind.
Well, let them fight it out. Let them take care of that. You don't be the hero.
Some thought it might be a fox, raccoon, or possum. My guess would be a rat duel. What do you think? Number 11.
I don't want to think.
Sewer monster. This rare footage of a sewer monster is brief, but frightening. The video seems to capture a glimpse of something large with a tail launching around the underground.
Wow.
The black and white
Oh,
adds to the
shit.
creepiness of the footage, when suddenly something the size of a kangaroo moves swiftly past and out of sight. Although not quite as unsettling in movement as a creepy critter might be, whatever this strange being is, it looks completely out of place in the sewage system. Any idea what this strange creature could be? Number 10.
Huh?
Creepy creature. Night Owl 2007 published this video of a creepy sewer creature in February of 2018. In the video, some guys are walking along the road at night when they stop at a big heavy manhole cover and proceed to enter into the sewer. They remember how scary the sewer is, long dark tunnels, loud echoes. In order to see how deep one of the tunnels goes, the crew cracks a neon stick light and, turning off all other light sources, throws it into the tunnel. The tunnel must be deep, but the depths do terminate, as you can still see a tiny pinprick of light in the distance. As they're playing around with the neon sticks, the camera catches a skull-like face peeking over one of the crew's shoulders.
I don't think you're throwing out enough light here.
What do you think?
What the?
It looks like a ghoulish mask leering behind him, but when the guy moves out of the way and the cameraman casts his camera beyond, there's nothing there. Needless to say, the entire crew springs into action, racing out of that sewer like no one's business. There's a roaring sound at the end, echoing as they jet out of the tunnel. We can assume they made it out alive, otherwise we wouldn't have this video to show for it. Number 9. Urban Exploration. This video of urban exploration, published by Backyard Exploration in January 2015, is particularly eerie, because what's scarier than dark, damp tunnels and nowhere to turn? In the video description, Backyard Exploration writes, "As the city grew, much of the underworld was sealed and forgotten. We infiltrate the sewers in search for this lost history. Unlike many entries on this list, these guys mean business. They are decked out with gear, headlamps, ropes, and safety equipment for sewer exploration."
I mean, that's cool and everything, but like, you got all that equipment. You got lights, harness, you got ropes. You got all that. You got padding. But I have yet to hear that you have some Adidas. You can have all the equipment in the world, but if you don't got no Adidas, then what's the point? There's no point. You gonna slip up. You gonna cluck yourself. You gonna cluck everything up if you don't got that. Like I said, you can have the flashlights. You can have the harness. You can have the ropes, strongest ropes. Right? You can have a walkie-talkie, cell phone. Right? You can have everything they taught you to have, or everything they told you to have in school, if you're gonna do something like this. But they didn't tell you the fine print, which is, if you're gonna be in a clucked up situation, very tiny print, it says, make sure you have your Adidas on.
will need it. The underground is a dangerous place, and if you're claustrophobic, the tight spaces might give you screaming anxiety. Even worse, if you're squeamish, you might want to sit this one out, as there's loads of wading through raw sewage. The exploration shows the bricked underbelly of the sewage system, along with the sewer rats that scurry across the ground and up the walls. Water trickles down from above as the team continues to trapeze through the dark tunnels. The team crawls and climbs through narrow channels to make sure no stone is left unturned, and at one point they even walk waist deep in sewage water, which is sometimes calm, sometimes rushing.
You have a limited space.
In
Almost.
some areas, there are massive amounts of cockroaches skittering across the
Huh?
What was that?
The video.
No, that sound.
The water.
Pizza.
of the tunnel. All in all, it's pretty much every phobia imaginable in one. As After Dark said in the comments, this is the stuff that nightmares are made of. This tunnel. But fortunately, this nightmare does come to an end. As the video concludes, they exit the sewage tunnel to breathe fresher air and see daylight again. Number 8. Squealing Swiss Sewer. It's a cold, dark winter's night. You're walking down a snow-packed road, street lamps the only source of light to guide you. It's silent as the grave until you hear this noise. Published in February of 2013, Matt J describes what he captured on video: weird, creepy squealing noises coming out of a manhole drain cover in Switzerland. Emanating from out of the manhole cover is an eerie, otherworldly noise, melodic and high-pitched. The noise sounds like some kind of call, lasting for a couple seconds with a pause between each mysterious address.
So if it sounds like a call, if it sounds like a creature is trying to call, don't you think you should get the hell out of there? Don't you think you should haul? Obviously it's calling for its peoples. And you right there, you right there. Right. And the chances of that thing in the sewer looking like you is pretty slim. So when that thing like causes peoples and his peoples come and you right there, they're gonna look at you sideways like, why is my man's down there in the sewer? Huh? And you the only one right here. You got some explanation. You better speak up. Because right now you're looking really, really, really suspicious right now. He called us because he was in danger. And you the only mother clucker right here. Nobody else. You looking real suspicious right now. My boys. I wish I can snap. I can't really snap. If you can't snap, let me know in the comment section below, cause I'm with you on this. You better get out of there, yo. I'm trying to tell you.
The call goes on continuously, maybe even interminably. What could this sound be?
What?
Is it code for something? What in the world is making the noise? Of course, YouTube doesn't disappoint when it comes to theories. Suggestions range from a person in the sewer to a screaming rat to Pennywise, of course. But the most likely explanation comes from a YouTuber who offered up his expertise, saying the sound is coming from the flow regulator system. Fair enough, but I'd still like to think that there's something sinister sending messages through our sewer system. Number 7. Humongous alligator. While unknown sewer creatures are certainly scary, here's one real-life known creature you certainly wouldn't want to run into while peering into the sewage drain behind your home. Lou Cam published this skin-crawlingly creepy video in December of 2016. He seems to be lying right on the road in front of his home, where he tells his audience that he thinks he has an alligator in his sewer. It's pretty clear that he's telling the truth. As soon as the camera is angled into the darkness, sure enough, a shot into the depths below spies a pair of alligator eyes, and
I don't think the alligator can get out, get out like that, like through that, like where he is. But regardless if he can or cannot, you should never be that close to an alligator. Especially not that one, because that's my cousin. That's my cousin, Riley. He just got out and he's looking for some meats. He's looking for some blood. He's looking for some humans. He's looking for you.
No.
Man, those eyes ain't glowing for nothing. He glowing. It's glowing because he see you. You're a hot, nice chunk of meat. Pause on that. But that's what he sees. He just sees meats and limbs and fats and sugars and bones.
undeniable view of the scaly monster just lurking there, a bright green toy ball inches in front of its chompers. This is no laughing matter.
Yeah, no.
Although I doubt you were laughing at the sight of that frightening creature in the first place. To put this in perspective, an average adult American alligator is 13 feet long and 790 pounds. While they are generally timid around humans, they will attack and have been known to take people's lives. Just recently, a Florida woman disappeared while out walking her dogs, and her arm was found in the stomach of a massive 12-foot alligator who called a nearby swamp home. Alligators attack large prey by clamping down on it and dragging it into the water to drown it. Doesn't sound like a pleasant way to pass away. I'd advise Lou to get off the road and away from the sewer before it's too late. Number 6. Mysterious Alien Creature. Published in October of 2011, the YouTuber wrote in the video description, "I found where the creature has been hiding, along with my dead cat." What creature? While searching his property, the original uploader found a sewer or a drainage pipe, which is where the video begins. As he's walking towards the drain, he only brought his camera and a knife. What does he need a knife for? We'll soon find out. He enters the tunnel, and you can't see much inside apart from his bright headlights on the walls. But then again, as the light shines ahead deeper into the tunnel, he seems to catch a brief glimpse of a creature standing there, two bright eyes gleaming in the darkness. He races out of the tunnel. He explains that his camera died as he was hurrying home, the sewer being a quarter-mile deep in the forest. For some reason, he decides to head back the next day to explore the tunnel again, in the hopes of capturing the creature face to face. This time he enters the tunnel through the opposite side, where the stream is coming out. Inside, he finds the skull of his cat. He also finds what he believes to be the creature's nest.
That's my cat. That's my cat.
You about to be right next to your cat, dead.
I think I just found this place's nest.
That's my cat. That's my cat.
So what do you think? Is this creature indeed alien or some other known life form? Unless we know what sewer this YouTuber is exploring, we cannot move forward with verifying if this footage is legitimate. Number 5. Kids Screaming. MKP Studios published this video in November 2017. According to the uploader, this mysterious clip had been sent to him under a weird email address, with no message to accompany it. Usually you're supposed to immediately delete such messages, but for some reason, the uploader clicked on the video.
And that's where you clucked up.
Okay, so
Yeah.
I'm just gonna try to help you get it right.
Bria,
Yes.
you okay?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yeah, that's where he clucked up at. You know, it's just you don't click on links. You don't go just certain videos or like certain sites that's without a description. You know, that's a red flag. You know, don't send me a link and expect me to click on it if it doesn't have no description. And if it does have a description, you better hope it's not like something weird or like something that's gonna give me like a like a negative vibe, because I'm not gonna click it. I'm not, so just that's where he clocked up at.
Came across this eerie black and white footage of a drainage pipe at night. The uploader claims that he assumed the individual was sending him content to post on his channel, but when he messaged the person, he received no response. On the fourth message, the email account had been deleted. So what does this creepy footage entail? The video starts with the camera scanning an outdoor area along a road with a sewer drainage system. As the camera approaches the sewer, you can hear children's voices coming from within. The cameraman gets down on the ground and shoots right into the sewer, and at least 3 distinct voices are heard. Two of the voices are a higher, childlike pitch. A third is growling, rasping, and doesn't sound like that of a child, or even of an adult, more like that of a monster. The children are crying out as the voice hisses at them. They shout for help when the monster voice growls and hisses again, and then again as the sound goes in and out. The cameraman for some reason abandons the children to this monster and leaves the sewer altogether. What is this? Were children just playing a game in the sewer? Or is something more sinister going on here? There is another option. This could simply be promotional material for the movie It, which came out around the same time as this video began circulating on the internet. Only these children know the truth, and unfortunately they're unavailable to tell us. Number 4. More unexplained sewer creatures. Isaiah Harris published his sewer exploration in March of 2018, describing it as the utter most scariest video that I've ever recorded yet. He went on to say, "I think it was mostly because of the position I was in, and how much ghostly things I heard and seen." The first clip shows Harris along with 2 young accomplices exploring the underground sewer during the daytime. They make their way along a tunnel to an area with pooled water, which has frozen over with ice. In a second video of the sewer exploration, Harris, joined this time by his brother and sister-in-law, shows how they entered the sewer by lifting up a big iron storm grate and crawling under. The tunnel is filled with graffiti, and they jump down from this initial tunnel to a broader area. A ladder is also positioned there, suggesting that this area is a regular stomping ground for exploration. They continue on, and Harris explains to his crew that there will soon be a ditch with shin-deep water, and there may be a den beyond, as he found evidence of people living there once before. The ditch area is filled with ice and a layer of snow over top. Harris jumps down, breaking through the ice. The other 2 decide to turn back because they think they've heard something in the tunnel. But that's when Harris looks deep into the tunnel beyond and decides that he too wants to hightail it out of there. After he claims to have seen something down there, they start to make their way back, but pause when they hear a growling sound.
Don't
Harris
pause.
also notes that there's a handprint on the wall. As they arrive at the exit ladder, they also hear tapping sounds coming from within the tunnel. They manage to make it out of the tunnel without incident, but one does wonder whether the creature within was human or monster. Number 3. Alien. A sewer in Raleigh, North Carolina may hold an alien life form, or may all be a hoax. The video of a pulsating, slimy, brain-looking organism suction cupped to the walls of a sewer was captured and posted to YouTube. In the video, when the light shines over the creature, it recoils against the wall of the sewer, as if in pure and utter agony. The strange pulsating sack looks like it could come straight out of Stranger Things. It looks as though it might start sprouting tentacles and attack unaware passers-by. But don't worry, as with most things, this seeming alien comes with a perfectly viable explanation. Mel Ferris Construction Company lays claim to filming the creature, as they were contracted to do a routine inspection of the pipes of the private sewer system that discharges into the public water system. A spokesperson for the company told Mail Online, "We were asked by our client to inspect the sewer lines, which were built in 1949. Because the sewers are so old, there were many infrastructure issues." She claims the creature is indeed real, but appears a lot bigger on film and isn't actually what it seems. Environmental coordinator of the Raleigh Public Utilities Department, Ed Bouchon, gave a much more realistic explanation, saying that biologists had found that the alien life form was actually not so alien. It was simply a worm colony that had clumped together along a weak spot in the pipe. Although a rare phenomenon, where there is no soil, worms tend to coil around each other instead.
We're not fooling nobody. That's a motherfucking alien. Worms? Really? Really? You're not fooling nobody. Not, definitely not me. That's an alien. Okay, the reason I keep itching is because it was like mosquitoes or something just attacking. Huh?
Can you help me with the YouTube?
Yeah, hold on.
They seem to respond to the light from the camera, Bouchon said, adding that it's pretty hot. Still, skeptics cling to the alien life form theory. Do you think this creature is just a pile of worms, or is the Raleigh Public Utilities Department hiding something?
Hiding.
Number 2, man looking for his cat. Those of you who've lost your cat have probably never gone into the sewer searching for it. Gabrielle Bossenberry published this video in October of 2016. The man outside the sewer grate filming the incident asks the guy, who seems to be struggling, where exactly he managed to enter the sewer. On this side, the man says he claims that he was just looking for his cat, but when the cameraman asks if he's hiding from someone, the sewer man starts singing Amazing Grace in response. When asked again what he's doing, the sewer man says he's following instructions. The cameraman informs him that he's going to call for help, and let's hope he did, because this guy certainly wasn't in any state to make it out of the gutter alive. Before we get to number
Great.
1, my name is Chills, and I hope you're enjoying my narration. If you're curious about what I look like in real life, then go to my Instagram at DylanIsChillinYT and tap that follow button to find out. I'm currently doing a super poll on my Instagram. If you believe ghosts are real, then go to my most recent photo and tap the like button. If you don't, DM me saying why. When you're done, come right back to this video to find out the number 1 entry. Also, follow me on Twitter at YT_chills, because that's where I post video updates. It's a proven fact that generosity makes you a happier person. So if you're generous enough to hit that subscribe button and the bell beside it, then thank you. This way, you'll be notified of the new videos we upload every Tuesday and Saturday. Number 1.
Yeah, wait.
The Debt Collector.
I'm gonna do it later.
Report All News published this raw footage in February of 2014. According to the description,
Put it right here.
a debt collector throws a woman who failed to pay her debt into the sewer. Then he walks away. She was discovered 3 days later. I couldn't find any news sources to back this story, but the video does show a man preparing a booby trap for a woman over top a sewage pipe. He places some cardboard there, camouflaging the gaping hole. Next, the footage shows the man and a woman with an umbrella running down the street. The man seems to have the woman firmly by the arm as they both hang onto the umbrella, guiding her towards this cardboard booby trap. Then all of a sudden, the woman falls and the man assists the fall by jerking her down. She vanishes seemingly into thin air, but it's clear that he is stuffing her down into the sewer, umbrella and all, after which he covers it with a manhole cover. He seals the cover, stomps on it, then simply walks away. He returns to it shortly after and covers it with what looks like a wooden panel. Footage, assumedly from days later, shows a crowd gathered around the manhole cover. as a woman is lifted from the sewer, appearing weak. Afterwards, the woman seems to be telling the news what happened. Judging by the language, this incident occurred in Asia. It looks as though she tied together some of her clothes to lift herself out of the sewer. Now that's some tenacity on her part, and some disgusting psychopathy on the part of the man who attempted to take her life. Thanks for checking out this video. Be sure to subscribe because we upload new countdowns every Tuesday and Saturday. Or if you're still not convinced, here are some of our other videos that I think you'd like. Enjoy.
To the hotel.
Hold on. What? What'd you say?
Me and Mima are gonna go to a hotel.
Okay.
What's the password to the computer?
It's no password.
There is? I thought there was one.
The one that like really stood out to me, out of all of these stories was the one that the kid, like, that's a lot on your shoulders. That's a lot on you, like, for you to be like, you know, how did you lose a kid, man? Like, come on, like, that's you deserve to, one, not have no kids, two, don't watch nobody else's kids, right? 3, I feel like there should be a third one, but it's not really coming to me. But it's like, it's crazy. Like, and then the other one that really stood out to me was the call that the creature was, like, it was in the sewer, and it was making noise, like a calling sound. It was like you decided to film it, so like you're like right there. So like if the thing in the sewer peoples come while you're right there, man, you about to get clocked, and you know that. So back away, not slowly, but fast as hell, because you gon' get clocked up. You know that. I feel like the only reason you should be in a sewer, and I'm probably, this is probably like a reach, is if like there's a nuclear bomb or whatever, or you just survival of the fittest or something like that. And it's like you have no other place to go, so you go underneath. You go to like deeper ground. But like if you just go in there just because, you gotta think about it. You gotta rethink your life decisions, your life goals, because you can't just be out there just in sewers. Like, that's what, if you know anybody that's just hanging out in sewers, stop being friends with them. Stop being associates. Stop. If they're a family member, get some paperwork, sign them off, so you're not a family. Like, it's no family, no relationship with them. Like, just don't do it. Like, I have yet to meet anybody to just be in sewers just because. Like, it's crazy. But I keep trying to tell y'all, it's no matter what you doing, if you're no matter how protected you are, no matter how much equipment you got, no matter how much you think you're good, no matter how much you think you're safe in a clucked up situation like a sewer, if you don't got your Adidas, then you man, you might as well, that's a 50-50. No, it's not. It's like a 95-5, like a 95% you're gonna get clucked up, 5% you're gonna barely make it out alive. Really? Take a money. Come here. You think you me, Mom? You think you me, Mom? Look. Show the people it's with you. Tell my shit. Can you walk in those?
Yeah, kind of. Now it's just gonna take me a while.
Yeah. Put them back where you found them. But yeah, man, if you hear anything or you hear anyone in a sewer, just yeah, like I want to say just don't, just don't do it. Like you just act like you just didn't hear anything. But like I don't know, that could be a person. That could be somebody in the sewer, like a kid, or just a regular person in the sewer that needs help getting out. But like I don't know about that, man. See, because in my situation, I'm hard. Why you say excuse me?
Huh?
Why you say excuse me?
Because I burnt.
Oh. But yeah, see, in my situation, if I hear anyone or hear anything in a sewer, I'm running, I'm hollering it, kicking rocks, right? But if you think you hear a person, an actual human being in the sewer, and if you want to try and help that person out, by all means, go right ahead. But me personally, I'm not. If I'm going to help somebody out, getting out like out from a sewer, then I'm going to have a couple of people with me because I'm not about to get. No, I'm not about to get stuck in there with you. I'm not about to be clucked with you. No, it's not going to happen. It's just not. For all we know, for all I know, that could be a setup for you to get somebody else like me to help you out in the sewer. But like, it could be a setup, and I could be in the same position that you're in. So keep it cool, keep it classy, and I love you. Stay happy, my family. Yeah.
What do you need to throw a rock for?
Huh?
What do you need to throw a rock for?
What do you mean?
You mean like throw a rock at someone?
No.
So what do you need to throw a rock for?
What are you talking about?
You said to throw a rock.
No, I said cake rocks.
I thought you said throw a rock.
See you on the next one. There you go.
I make videos all the time.
Where? Oh yeah.
Mm.
You okay?